A press statement on consultative meeting with regional commissioners and county commissioners on the food situation in ASAL Counties, on food security in ASAL Counties. Today we had a comprehensive consultative meeting with the regional commissioners and county commissioners from 23 arid and semi-arid counties in Kenya. The Kenya Meteorological Department, as well as the National Drought Management Authority, to discuss the food security situation across these counties and the expected possible food shortages emanating from the poor short rains in the coming October-December season. The Meteorological Department and the National Drought Management Authority have warned that the short rains are expected to be largely below average in the 23 arid and semi-arid counties. And the Kenyan government is committed to be proactive to ensure that no Kenyan will starve in any part of the country or in any part of these 23 counties. More than 1.7 million Kenyans are in a food insecure situation at the moment. And this situation may escalate with the anticipated poor short rains. The government of Kenya, led by President William Ruku, is addressing this food insecurity situation immediately. Starting next week, the Minister of Special Program, the ministry which I lead, which I'm in charge, and I know most of Kenyans, they know the face of public service, but also is the Minister of Public Service as well as the Minister of Special Program. In cooperation with the county commissioners, we will start massive distribution of relief assistance or relief food assistance to the 23 affected counties by the drought to ensure no Kenyan will starve. The regional commissioners, county commissioners, and all national government administration officers are critical in providing real-time information in all villages across the country to identify families and individuals at high risk of starvation, at high risk of food insecurity. National government administration officers are also very important stakeholders in management of relief, food assistance, distribution to the vulnerable families, as well as ensuring the accountability of the government resources. And it's a call from the President of Kenya that his government is accountable to the last penny of the resources which are used in some of these processes. This was the reason we needed today's consultation meeting to prepare and mitigate food insecurity in these counties as we approach the short rain season. The government of Kenya, led by His Excellency President William Ruku, is committed to address the food situation and to firmly take proactive and immediate as well as long-term measures to address food insecurity in the country. The ongoing construction of a number of dams irrigation projects across different counties, other dams which have been done and also which are under construction, desilting of other dams, as well as boreholes through various agencies and extensive government support to agriculture through subsidized production are part of long-term solution, which His Excellency the President and his government is ensuring they are implemented and are being done across the 23 counties. We have resolved with national government administration officers today as a team to rally citizens across the country to fully support government interventions through the State Department for Special Programs and other agencies to ensure that the food insecurity which may be experienced at the moment in the 23 counties is well coordinated so that every family, every household can be able to get the food which will be starting distributing from next week in a massive manner. As a ministry, we'll also be working closely with humanitarian partners and stakeholders to ensure last mile distribution of relief assistance to the families affected by the ongoing drought in part of these counties. I take this opportunity to thank the Ministry of Interior, to thank the Minister in charge of Interior, the Honorable Murkomen, for facilitating the county commissioners and regional commissioners to be with us here today at Kenya School of Government and enabling them for us to have such a very informative, very fruitful engagement which we had with them as a ministry in charge of special program. I want to thank the Minister of Interior and also to thank the regional commissioners as well as the county commissioners who are present today. I thank you all. Thank you. We have a school feeding program under the Ministry of Education. We'll be working closely with the Ministry of Education to ensure the school feeding program is ongoing. But other than that, President William Ruto gave us instruction to ensure all the schools in Kerio have enough food, and that is a directive which we are implementing as a ministry in charge of special program. But also, we are aware that the Minister of Education runs a program known as a school feeding program. So we have to have a cooperation to ensure the Minister of Education continue to do what it mandates, and one of the mandates is running a school feeding program, which they are doing. So we'll be checking, we'll be having kind of cooperation to understand that indeed the Ministry of Education is running properly the school feeding program. For us, as the Ministry of Special Program, is to ensure there's no Kenyan, no household in the Republic of Kenya that is going to be food insecure at the moment when these counties are experiencing drought. Religious education, it is there in all the schools. And when you're talking about the religious education, is Christian, is Hinduism, is Muslim, religious education, which is conducted within our curriculum, can cut across. And to say that students are reciting a certain, religion, whatever it is so that they may get food. I don't think that is the case. I remember when I was in primary school, I ran the verses of Quran. I could be able to recite Quran out of my own volition. Iyaka na'budu, iyaka nasta'in, maliki yawmiddin. You know, I ran some Quran, some prayer. And that did not mean I'm a Muslim. I'm a Christian. But I'm very much interested in getting to understand what does that mean. So let's not blow something out of proportion. It may not be a big deal, but of course we have those who would want to blow a small thing out of proportion. I can also, I worked in Israel, and I have a bit of Jewish players, which we used to do it every Friday to welcome the Sabbath. It's called Karapat Shabbat. Eh? So let's not blow a small thing out of proportion.